Welcome back to the channel, guys. Yeah, make a short video here. Been kind of on the busy side, so haven't had time to really work on anything serious. I just sort of working on whatever I'm working on. That's all there's to it. But anyways, got to make some of these spacers here. They just they go for the floor pan of the tractor, and on this one it's missing one, and the other two tractors. Uh, they just hacked up some random pieces that are not even the same length, but these ones I got their proper length and whatnot, according to the manual or the parts listings. So I just gotta make some. I just got a chunk of old rebar here. I got another hunk right here. But yeah, that's all I got right now for to make these spacers. So I already kind of trimmed off a little bit here, but I'm just going to take it down just a little tiny bit more here, so it'll be close enough because it's going to be hidden underneath the floor pan anyway. Just got to drill it out to just under half an inch hole, and just inch and 13/16 long. I marked it on here just so I kind of remember after looking in the manual. So yeah, I've got to make 4 of these. I'll probably make a 5th one, so I got one for the spare here and 4 for the other tractor, and then I'll worry about the other ones when I work on the third tractor. Hey, bring it back. I'll set you up here and get going with this. Okay, I guess we'll start in on this here. It doesn't have to be exactly to measurement or whatever, because I don't know, this quarter, half, 5/8. Yeah, that'll be close enough anyway. Just take it down to there and start drilling it out, I guess. Like, it's nothing spectacular about it. That's actually looking not too terribly bad. Little bit of leftover. That's not exactly. Rebar is hard to center, but it doesn't really matter. It's going to be kind of out of sight anyway, so. Yeah, see how close I am. Slightly bigger, which is good, but I could take it down just a hair here, so. At least on the upside, the scrap chunks of rebar here, like this is about 3/4 of an inch. That's including the ribs on it. But it actually machines half decent. You know, just mild steel, I think. But for what it's going to be used for, the spacers, nothing spectacular. So I'll just use whatever scraps I come across to make stuff like this. Like, there's no point buying anything special when I got a whole pile of this stuff laying around. I just kind of wire wheel it down to take the rust off before I so I don't get all the rust powder all over the blades here. Yeah, otherwise it's chugging right along here, so yeah, I would have stuck it out so I could get an extra couple pieces out of there, but I'll probably turn it around to the other end after. Maybe I'll flip this thing over and get the other end trimmed off to the same dimensions here. And that would make it a little bit easier to get all my pieces that I need out of this one section. That actually fared out pretty nice. Yep, just took the ribs off and it just little tiny fuzzy, bigger than this here, which is fine because when I go to drill it out to this here size here, it's not quite a ½ an inch. Yeah, it's 7/16. It's only a 3/8 inch bolt going through, so yeah, I don't know how many I'm going to make out of here. Just kind of roughly estimate it. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I should have stuck it out a little farther. Oh well. Yeah, I'll just pull this thing off of here for now. Now I can just take the other half here and I'll see how straight it runs here. Not real bad. I think I'll just center punch or center it up right off the get-go, I guess. I'll just try giving it a little. Yeah, I think it's close enough. Alright, I'm gonna put you guys in time lapse here for a bit, and I'll finish off this side here, and then I'll bring you back when I start parting them off or drilling it out. Alright, starting to already set up for drilling on the time lapse there. Kind of forgot about it, but yeah, carry on drilling this out. And I just use my cheeky way here. They're back off of this now. Now I'm just gonna make these the same size as this. She's a little bit warm. Let's see, where's my marker? We'll get this thing all set up. Yeah, apparently I should have used a little bit of coolant on the, or some oil on the drill bit there, but I just figured it was chugging along just nicely, so. Okay, so now we're gonna part this thing off here. I don't like parting at all, so we'll see what happens, I guess. Get this thing squared away here. Square the thing up to the truck here, and it should be close enough, I would think. I hope. Like I said, I don't usually have a whole bunch of success in parting stuff off. I've wrecked one parting tool already, so well, let's see how this here just oh damn, that's hot. I suppose this is the easiest way to get it no measuring involved this way, just put a bit across there and I think that'll be fine. However, I'm going to lock my table so it doesn't bugger off. Yeah, just double check this, make sure it didn't move on me. Yeah, perfect. Well, okay, hold on a sec. I gotta get myself some cutting oil here. Okay, yeah, forgot to record again, but you know, I'm still getting through in this here one yet, so. Oh. Hey, how about that? There we go. So basically it ends up being the same size and pretty close to being the same dimensions. And that's not even really doing a whole lot of measuring. Like I said, there's no real point. But yeah, so I'm just going to proceed to make it. It's a little bit bigger around, but that's fine. A slightly smaller hole, and that's also fine because they're just standoffs for the floor platform just to hold it off the transmission. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make 5 more of these, and I'll bring it back when I'm pretty much done. Okay, this is the last one here I'm making. I kept advancing my chuck of rebar here so I can keep drilling it out to about the proper length here. But yeah, that's about all I can do anyway, because it's not just my no measurement system here for drilling. It's to make sure I drill it in deep enough. At least on the upside, I don't have to drill it too terribly deep, just enough to clear this. So That's my measuring stick for the time being, so as long as I get past to where I'm going to part it off. As it's not exactly one of the high-tech videos of how to do this, I'm just not spending a whole bunch of time taking careful measurements because it's just not important right now. The only thing that's important is I get them all the same length and for the measurement is supposed to be. As long as my hole on the inside is big enough to get the bolt through, and the outside can be bigger, it doesn't matter, but it's actually pretty close to the original size. Just the only thing that really matters is as long as I got enough room to get the bolt in, and it's the right length, just so the floor pan sits level. So sometimes I kind of like machining these kind of projects where I don't have to really think about it. I can just do this late night thing and I'll just make sure I got enough clearance on here so when I part it off, I got an extra 1/4 inch. It's good enough. File this thing off here a little bit. Yeah, I might as well give it a little bit of a polish job. Yeah, I realize it's got to be painted after, but I just want it somewhat smooth. Alrighty, where's my thing here? Ow! It's hot. Okay. Try not to touch this all in one shot here. It's kind of a cheating way of doing it anyway. I guess it's not that terribly important, so alrighty, I'm gonna try my luck part. And I had a couple of them that had just had some severe chatter, but I realized I was kind of hooking it on the one spot where it wasn't quite level. But once I'm on the straight part where it's not wiggling a bit, I took the chatter out. Yay! Didn't catch it again. Well, that's a bonus. Now we just got to find it. Oh, there it is. And there we go. Just, ow, dang, that's hot. Heard that before. Alrighty. Where's my other one? There we have it. Got her all lined up there, so we got I got one extra, one to match up with the 3 I got of this, so that'll give me a 4. And then for the other tractor, I already got 4 made up for that one. So we're in good shape now. It's kind of, if I'm waiting on engine parts, I might as well be making some other parts whenever I got a chance, and otherwise it doesn't look promising right now. So I got a lot of other stuff to do on it. I got the radiator, I got a crack on the top of the radiator. So instead of getting the new one, I'll attempt to solder it in a while. But I figured this here would kind of get me going on this here part anyway. So that's one less thing that I got to deal with now. So, this isn't too terribly bad. Yeah, you can see where I just drilled through enough just to keep advancing enough where I had enough to part it off. But still, for a chunk of rebar, it actually, the machine's pretty nice. I'm kind of somewhat impressed. But anyways, so yeah, if you guys like what you're seeing, you know, maybe consider hitting that subscribe button. And yeah, I'm not no screaming heck, I would admit. I'm not that great at doing this whole videography thing, but I figure I might as well show different ways of doing stuff. It's maybe not the right way of doing it, but end result, in a case like this here, you know, got all these spacers. It works for what I need it for. Like, there's no precision involved in these things. Like, I do got the proper measuring tools for doing more precise stuff, but for this here, it doesn't matter. It's just not that important. Just basically you speed through it, and yeah, that's my cheating way of measuring stuff, but it works. I just didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time at it. But otherwise, yeah, the dealer, they want like 15, 18 bucks a piece for these stupid things. Like, so I could spend a couple hours trimming them off. It didn't take that long anyway. But anyways, so you guys, if you guys like what you see, hit that subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you guys in the next one. Well, like I said, I can't plan for anything to video for stuff like this. Like I said, like, I lost a whole bunch of footage back in the early winter there, and put a damper on things, and still some of my projects, the snow just can't melt fast enough. Like, I got steel that's buried and I can't get at it, and that's one of those things. Like I said, I can't plan for anything. Like, there's nothing that I would video that is I'm gonna go out of my way to video it just to create a video. The only thing I video is the stuff that I'm actually working on, and that's just the way it is. Like, I'm not gonna waste time just coming up with a video that's got no bearing on what I'm doing or whether I need the part or not. You know, if I'm gonna video something, I might as well be making stuff that I need. Like, that's just the way it is. I know a lot of people, they like to plan their videos ahead and rehearse it all, but this is just as it plays out, real life, real world. Just make the parts as I need them. But anyways, okay, I'm gonna cut this one off, and we'll catch you guys in the next one, and thanks for watching again. Bye.